In this short tutorial, we'll show you how to import transactions into QuickBooks using the Web Connect file that LedgerSync created for you. So what I've done here is I have my QuickBooks sample company open, and I have already been in LedgerSync and saved the QBO file to my desktop. And now I'm going to import that. So I'm going to come up here to File, Utilities, Import, Web Connect files. QuickBooks is asking me where this file is. This is the file right here. I am going to use it with an existing QuickBooks account. And it is telling me that my Web Connect file has gone in successfully. That will open up the bank feeds page. And very simply, the bank feeds page is a list of transactions so that you can code your transactions into QuickBooks now and get your reconciliation done and get on your way. So the first thing I'm going to do is come over to the transaction list. Inside the transaction list is a list of all my transactions that I just imported. You can see that we have payments here on the left and deposits on the right. We have descriptions for what went into QuickBooks. We have the dates. Really, all I need to do at this point is bring the payee names as I want them. So in this case, this is a fee. So I'm going to name this bank fees, and the account bank service charges. And over here to the right, it's asking me, do I want to quickly add this to my register now, or do I want to add more details for this kind of rule? And I'm going to actually add more details, because the more detail you put into QuickBooks and the more information you give it, it's going to be much easier time after time when it sees this kind of transaction to automatically code it for me, because anytime I have a bank card, MTOT, DISC, that's in this case a bank fee that I want to code a certain way. So I'm going to click on Add More Details. And here I get to add a little bit more detail to what the transaction actually should be. So here in the memo, I'm going to leave all of the information that was brought over from the bank in here. I'm going to create the payee again as bank fees. If I wanted to, I could enter a PO number or a check number here if it happened to be a check that didn't have a check number associated or didn't come over correctly. And I can also tell it what account I want it to come to, or just start typing on it again. I want bank service charges. I'm going to go ahead and hit Add to QuickBooks. And here it's asking me about the rule. So what I want to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to click Edit Rule, because there's a little bit of editing I want to do on this rule. And the reason is these descriptions have these proprietary numbers behind it. And if I leave this rule as is, it's not really going to help me, because these proprietary numbers are never going to be the same. So I'm going to delete those off, so that now when QuickBooks just sees this description, it's going to treat all of that as bank fees and kick it over to the account that I want. So I'm going to click Save now, click OK, and now it's created that transaction here in my bank feed section. And you can also see, if I wanted to see all the transactions that have been created and changed by rules, I can click here and I can just take a quick look at everything that changed because of these rules that I made. And I can see here that it's mostly bank fees and it's booking things the way that I want it to. I can come back into the 100 that still need review, and I continue doing my work. Now, the first time you do this, it's going to be a little bit more work intensive, because you're creating rules for each of these transactions. But each month, every time you come back here and do these imports, more and more transactions are going to be changed by rules, which are very easy to get booked into QuickBooks once you're ready. All I have to do is come to these 21 batch actions down here on the bottom and hit Add Approve. So it just added those for me real quick. I've still got a number that need review. You can come in, continue working with your rules, continue putting information into QuickBooks. If you have any problems or have any questions about how this functionality works, please reach out to our customer service team. We're here to help you, and again, thank you for using LedgerSync.